talk about biker waves. And what I mean by waves is this kind of wave, not the ocean type. If you don't ride a motorcycle yourself, you might not know this, but motorcyclists wave at one another. Whenever we pass one another on the road, we wave. They seem to do that in most countries. When I say pass one another, I mean if they're passing by in the opposite direction, not if you're passing them in the same direction. If you're passing them in the same direction you waved, it would look like a goodbye wave, fuck you wave, I'm faster than you wave, and that's not too polite. But if you see someone going in the opposite direction, it's perfectly fine to wave at them. And there are different types of waves. For example, sports bike riders are a friendly bunch, and their waves, there's a few different types actually. Sometimes I'll just put a hand out to the side like this. Just put a hand out. Sometimes I'll actually wave. And if it's a corner and they're cornering, it's a little bit unsafe to take their hands off the handlebar. See, I always keep both hands on corners like this one right here, because you got to lean a bit. And the one coming up ahead, that's a fairly sharp turn, and you'd be stupid to take your hand off for this one. So I'd keep both hands on this one for certain. But so if you're on a corner like that, and you want to keep both hands on the wheel, on the steering bar, especially ones like this, especially, and then you can just nod at the person. A nod is fine. It's not as polite as a wave, but it's acceptable. And safety comes first. So when you see someone, you can just nod your head, and they'll see it. It's comparable to a wave. Yeah. So in general, the motorcyclists they either actually wave or they just put a hand out to the side. Harley riders, on the other hand, have a sort of a different wave. Their waves are more casual, more cool, if you will. They'll often just put one hand out, like down low, or like one hand out like this. They keep it low. They don't put it straight out. That's too, I don't know, flamboyant for them or something. So they just kind of keep their hand down low like this, as if they're just trying to cut the air or something, maybe catch a butterfly. And, or sometimes they even like put two fingers out. Instead of putting the whole hand out, that'd be too much for them. They would just kind of just give you a, hey buddy, hey, two fingers. Interesting thing about Harley riders is that those kinds of waves, they use that to greet other Harley riders or cruiser riders. Well, actually, it pretty much has to be a Harley. Of course, when a Harley rider sees a sports bike rider, he uses an entirely different kind of wave, and it looks kind of like this. And I'm not really sure why they do that. And but for me, I'm more Def 13, as you all know, and I'm thinking I need kind of a unique wave. I've already got a cool modified motorcycle, and I've got a cool big ass camera stuck in my face. So I'm thinking I need a cool wave to go along with these things. And since I'm in Asia, thought I need to give it a little bit of Asian flavor. Got a car trying to keep up with me. I'm just going to let him pass. Whenever you get an aggressive car nearby you, you have to make the decision. Go hard and get away from it, or slow down and let it pass. Because you don't want to, cars and bikes don't mix. So, the other thing I was, so I need my own wave. So I was thinking for my wave I could do this. When I see another biker going by, I can just give him one of these. Yeah! And I call that my Hello Kitty wave. And that's trademarked to me, so don't any of you guys use it. I'm just showing you, I'm not teaching you, okay? So just back the fuck off and leave the wave. Yeah, I'll do this. Yeah! Okay, and I'll be lucky if he doesn't come back to kick my ass. So I'm just going to turn off the camera now and run and hide. There's some different kinds of waves. Guys, it's like the first time ever on a motorcycle, they have their own special kind of wave, and it's like this. Look at me, I'm on a motorcycle. Hello, like they're kind of a little over enthusiastic.